ready? Are you ready to get ready? Be ready. Bill Bakerson. Yeah.
If your life was about to change, would you be ready? Why I ask is because on a beautiful day in 2007, my life did change. It was around 8:30 in the morning, and I was leaving home to go to work, and my car was parked on a very busy street here in the Bronx, Webster Avenue. And as I was walking to my car, from a distance, I saw what looked like a man sitting in the front passenger seat of my car. But I said to myself, no, I must be seeing this wrong. He couldn't possibly be sitting in my car. But contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and our guests, when I got to the front of my car, there was a man sitting in my car. And I could see that my window was smashed, the dashboard was broken, and the radio was hanging down by its wires. He was robbing me. So I yelled at him, "What are you doing?" He knew he was busted. So he starts to crawl out of my car through the smashed window. Why he didn't open the door and step out, I don't know. But as I'm watching him crawl out of my car, I was wondering, what am I going to do now? What would you have done? Well, he finally gets out of my car, and we're standing face to face. And then, did you know what this dude says to me? He looked me dead in the eye, and he says, "It wasn't me." What? It wasn't me? I mean, first you smash up my car, and now you're going to insult my intelligence? Oh, no. That really, really pissed me off. So I hit him. And we started fighting. We were both swinging wildly because neither one of us knew how to fight. But we were swinging wildly. And as we were struggling and fighting, I see him reach into his pocket, and he pulls out a pair of needle-nose pliers. He must have been using them to steal my radio, but now he's going to stab me with them. And I held on with all my might. And as we were struggling, I don't know why, but thankfully, he dropped the pliers. But then he hit me with a left, and I went down. Now understand, the punch didn't really hurt that much, but it just made me more angry. So I got up. I said, "Come on, man, come on." He looked at me and went, and he started to walk away. I was tired too. So I said to myself, let him go. Fight's over. So I went to the police station to report it, and then I also called my job to let them know what had happened. I was going to be late. So later on that day, when I got to work, I was a bad man. My office is full of women. And they were all excited and concerned, and they were coming up to me and they were asking me, "Oh, Bill, are you okay? Are you all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, Gary, I'm good. No problem. Yeah, I got this." But there was one coworker there. Her name is Odalis. She looked at me and she said, "Bill, if he had a gun, he could have killed you." She was right. I never thought of that. I could be dead. What was I thinking? That whole thing just came crashing down on me. So I turned and I went into the bathroom, and I was all overcome with emotion. So I called for Dallas, and she came in, and she just held me as I cried. I could be dead. For the next couple of days, I kept reliving that fight over and over in my mind. And I kept asking myself, why would I start a fight knowing that I don't know how to fight? And then it dawned on me that that was the way I had been living my entire life. I would start something that I was totally unprepared for, and then I would just swing at it wildly, hoping things would work out. Have you ever done that? Let me give you an example of what I mean. I made good money on my job, but I was always broke. I would live paycheck to paycheck because I had no clue on how to save money or to invest. So that fight helped me realize that my biggest problem was me. I needed to change. If I wanted to be a success, I needed to get ready. So I got ready. I started reading good books on self-development. And I even took a class in personal finances. And I also started training in Krav Maga. Krav Maga is a self-defense system that trains you to deal with real-world threats: guns, knives, needle-nose pliers. So now, I no longer swing wildly at life. My blows are focused, and they connect. As proof, I've paid off over $20,000 in debt in less than 2 years. And by the end of this year, MasterCard and my motorcycle loan all be paid in full. No more debt. Also, I'm making excellent progress towards earning a black belt in Krav Maga. So now, I'm ready to defend myself if necessary. As an example, this past summer, I was out riding my motorcycle, and I got back home really late at night. So I parked the bike, and I'm taking off my gear, and I look, and I see 3 men walking towards me. And I got that feeling. You ever get that feeling that something's wrong? Well, I got that feeling. But instead of wondering, what am I going to do now? No. This time, I turned and I looked at them. And I said to myself, I wish you would. They walked right by me. But I knew I was ready. And when you know you're ready, that is a wonderful feeling. So what is it that you want? Is it to lose weight? Or to get out of debt? Or maybe to advance in your career? Well, whatever it is that you want, the only way you're going to get it is that you have to get ready. So are you ready to get ready to be ready? Well, then if you are, say ready when I point to you, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Ready!
All right. Contest chair?